welcome back to Art with Honesty. It's the love month. It's February. So I figured what better way to celebrate the love month than by drawing all my fictional crushes. So let's get into it. So I'm drawing all my anime crushes in this video, and I only picked 4 because, you know, I have a lot of anime crushes. I have watched a lot of anime, and I think it would be awesome if you guys could like leave a comment about who your favorite anime crushes are from the shows I picked and the shows that you watched, because like I'm so curious. Also, it would be awesome if you could guess which was my favorite anime crush just based on how I drew them, because I know I drew them based on my bias. I'm sorry. Anyway, so the first anime that I have picked from is Ouran Host Club. And if you've ever watched Ouran Host Club, you know how good it is. And if you haven't watched it, I think you should go watch it. But Ouran Host Club has like a plethora of men to pick from, okay? They have a banquet of a feast, if you will, for you to go enjoy some lovely men to enjoy from, right? They have the strong silent type. They have the intelligent type. They have the charming prince type. And then they have the type that captured my interest, which was the sassy and naughty type, which is Hikaru and Karu, who I am drawing today. Okay, I like Hikaru and Karu because in the show, they introduce themselves as being this 2-person team, okay? They are similar in every way. They are identical twins. But the more you watch the show, the more you realize that Hikaru and Karu both have their own individual like identities, and they only like feed into this kind of we're the same thing because that's what they're used to, and people can't tell them apart, so they're like, what's the point of even trying, you know? In one of the episodes, they do dye their hair pink and blue, so I gave them like pink and blue nails because I thought that would be a cool homage to that episode. And eventually, like, they do develop their characters. That's why I kind of really like Ouran Host Club, because all these characters, they are like stereotyped into a box, which is like the Prince Charming type, the strong silent type, and the more you get to know them, the more you realize they're not in that box, you know? So I really love the show for that because I think it's so, I guess, clever. And also, they are mischievous. They are naughty. They are a bit sassy. They are so much fun. They're constantly pulling pranks. They're like laughing. But eventually, like, they do begin to become their own people through knowing our main character, Harumi. They begin to become their own people, and it's very cool to watch. But I like myself a sassy boy. I like myself a sassy boy who is gonna like say some silly stuff to me. I like someone who's a little mischievous. So of course I had to draw them because 2 for the price of 1? Are you kidding me? Anyway, that's kind of my pick from Ouran Host Club. Like, if I had to pick another one, I probably would do the intelligent type. As I'm older, this was from like my childhood. As I'm older, I would probably pick the intelligent type just because I do love intelligence. I think it's very attractive. But obviously, these are my childhood crushes. So obviously, I'm gonna draw my childhood crush. And I still love Hikaru and Karu because they are so cute, okay? Like, what the show did with them was genius. So my next my next fictional crush for you to enjoy, for you to listen to me talk about, is from baby's first anime, my first ever anime, Fairy Tail. Okay, so this is Gray from Fairy Tail, and his magic is ice and stuff, and we're gonna talk about him in a second, but I have to talk about Fairy Tail for a second too, you know? Like, this is baby's first anime, I have a lot to say. Okay, so let's get into it, right? So, Fairy Tail, like Ouran Host Club, like every anime I'm probably gonna mention today, has a plethora of men to pick from, and I'm telling you, I had a lot of crushes from Fairy Tail, okay? It wasn't just Gray. There is a ton of men from Fairy Tail that your girl finds attractive. She finds them to be a little bit sassy. She finds them to be a little bit cute and a little bit sexy. And your girl will constantly defend Fairy Tail because it was baby's first anime, okay? And I love Fairy Tail. I've watched all 7 seasons of it, okay? When they finally finished, I was there. I was there to watch it, okay? And with a show like Fairy Tail who has so much episodes, it could be like Dragon Ball Z, it could be like One Piece, there's gonna be a lot of men for me to pick from. But to keep it kind of in a box, kind of like maybe next year I'll draw some more of them, I chose Gray because Gray is part of the main team, and I felt that if you wanted to watch this show, or if you have seen this show, then you can appreciate Gray, okay? There is going to be spoilers, guys. There's going to be spoilers throughout this video, okay? So don't come for me in the comments. Okay, Gray. Gray is sassy. I told you I love myself a sassy man. I told you I love myself a little mischievous man. Gray is sassy. And there are other aspects. You know, the fact that he's always stripping. Girl, I love myself a stripping man. He's stripping because his ice powers like make him run hot, I guess, and so then he gets too hot and then he strips. So, but then the show knew what they were doing. They knew it was for the views. It's fan service, and I am the fan that they are servicing because I really like it. Gray also has a very interesting arc, okay? Because in the beginning, he acts like this guy who doesn't care. He's like the cool guy. He doesn't care. But as the show progresses, you actually learn that this like cool guy kind of vibe he's giving off is not real. It's not real. He's doing that just to, you know, make sure that he's like taken seriously, you know, or that no one actually knows how he truly feels. But you watch the show and that man has feelings. Who would have thunk it? That man has feelings. He cares very deeply for his companions. He cares very deeply for Urza. He cares very deeply for Julia, which I think is a weird pairing because she did stalk him for like most of the show. But you know what? Whatever. It's fine. They're cute eventually because she eventually stops being weird, but it's fine. And eventually he does get this like demon slayer power, I believe, because we find out that Natsu is END, the demon, because they have chapters, okay, there's a whole chapter about demons, and he has to kill Natsu, and he just can't bring himself to do it, because Natsu is his best friend, and I love a man who's loyal. Thank you. I love to see it, okay? Also, like I said, constantly stripping, so guys, I am just a woman. I love a man who strips. I really enjoy the show. I really enjoy Fairy Tail, like I said, baby's first anime, and they had a lot of character growth. Characters began to kind of go into their own way. They, like, if they're evil, if they're on the bad side, they eventually go onto the good side and they right their wrongs. Like Gaziel, oh, guys, like I picked Gray because he is from the main group, and if you've never seen the show, you would have at least heard of him. But there is a lot of men from Fairy Tail that I could partake in. So then this next anime, okay, I have mixed feelings on, because like every other anime I've mentioned, there is a plethora of men, and I had to contend with myself to pick from 3 that I really enjoy from this anime. This anime is of course Bleach. Okay, I haven't finished Bleach, so there might be more men that I have not met yet, okay? And if I'm supposed to finish Bleach, please let me know down in the comments. I stopped watching Bleach because of like how many episodes are just fight scenes. I know, you gotta get your time up. I know you gotta like have your run time. I know maybe guys like to watch constant fighting, but for me it's boring. Alright, fight the man, get the power up, let's move on with ourselves, okay? Let's have something more to the show. So I have not finished Bleach, and maybe that's a wrong take. Maybe I'm missing something. If I have to go rewatch it, I will do it. But I can also appreciate the men in Bleach. And the man I chose is Renji from Bleach. Renji was my first crush from Bleach, okay? I do like Grimjack, I think it is. And there's another guy, the one with the hat. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. But I chose Renji because Renji is a loyal guy. And Renji is a sweetheart. And I love a sweetheart. Like, I love a guy that's gonna take care of me. Like, I haven't watched the show in a while, so I might be blanking on a few things. Maybe he is like this horrible person, but from what I watched, man was really sweet. And he has a crush, and he's so awkward about the crush, and it's just, I like a guy who's a little silly. I like a guy who's a little bit awkward and a little bit like shy, but he's a big guy. And of course, he's got these tattoos, which make him look, I had to draw them. I had to draw the tattoos. I could not draw Renji without his really cute tattoos. And okay, before I continue, this art piece I struggled with. Okay, I drew this on a day where my art senses were out the window. Like, my art block must have been high. I tried to push through it. I struggled with this drawing. I struggled, okay? Like, I just could not figure out why it just looks weird. Even now I look at it and I'm like, something's wrong. Maybe it's his neck. Maybe it's his face. Maybe it's his body. It's never his body. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I really struggle with this drawing, so please, guys, don't be harsh on me. Just say, ooh, that looks nice. If you could point out what looks weird, that would also be very helpful though. But do it in a nice way, because I will cry. I'm a girl. But yeah, Renji. Okay, this man is fine. So obviously, because I haven't finished the show, I don't know much about his character development, and I think there must be character development in the show because, you know, or else it's boring. Like, if you have to watch the same character over and over and over again, going through the same thing, it gets boring. But because I don't have much left to say, I think I'm actually gonna just leave it here. Guys, please tell me Renji's a good guy. And I saved the best for last. I saved the best for last because your girl has standards. I'm kidding. I don't have standards. My standards are on the floor. Black Clover. Okay, this is maybe a newer anime, and so maybe a lot more people have watched it. It's on Netflix. Go watch it on Crunchyroll. Go watch it on Kiss Anime. Find a place to watch this anime because it is good. Okay, I love this anime, and maybe something's wrong with me because, you know, I had a plethora of men to choose from. You have Luck. You have the Black Bull leader whose name is escaping me right now, but I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna be like, oh, it's that guy. Anyway, I chose Magna. Is there something wrong with me? Or do you guys see it too? Do you guys see it too? Do you girls see it? I chose Magna, okay, because I love a sweetheart. And Magna gives me like these older brother vibes who just wants to like protect you, but in a way that's like, get the hell away from me. Like, Magna is such a sweetheart, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Okay, he takes in the new recruits, he helps them get settled, he trains them. He's a little bit mischievous, he's a little bit sassy, but we like it. He's constantly trying to he fights with Luck because he knows that Luck wants to fight. He's helpful. I like Magna. Oh, and when his hair's down, girl, that man is fine. With a capital F, okay? That man is fine. When his hair is down, damn! I struggled because I was like fighting with myself. Because obviously, I want to draw Magna how he presents himself, which is with the hair up. But with the hair down, it was a struggle. It was a struggle to choose. And I did choose. I chose to put his hair up because I want to be true to his character. And I think you could tell. You could tell how I drew him. I really like this character. Black Clover is a good anime, okay? Asta's kind of annoying to me, he's yelling constantly, but I am willing to put up with it because the anime is so rich with storyline. Like, this anime is great. There's also character development, and we love character development. We love people coming into their own. We love people getting to know themselves and getting to be more powerful and getting to be this like really cool character. I can't wait for the next season. I am on the edge of my seat every time the next season comes out. I have to I have to watch a recap because it's been so long. You know, like, where's this next season? Obviously, I don't read manga. I watch anime with dub because, don't shoot me. I watch it with dub because then I do other stuff while I'm watching, like, you know, play video games or draw or like do schoolwork. So I know, you know, you can't really appreciate it until you watch sub, but sometimes the dub is also really good and really funny, and I feel like, don't come for me because I watch dub. Anyway, that's not a point. Magna is fun, okay? He's a fun character. He's a little bit of a delinquent, but not really, because everyone assumes he's a delinquent because of the hair and the piercings and the vibe, but he's not. He's not a delinquent, and he's, have you seen his ride? His ride is sick. The broom? Oh, very cool. I know there's a plethora of men to choose from. Yami, that's the guy's name. Yami, the leader of the Black Bulls, Yami, that's his name. That man's also fine, but I have to go with what I was first interested in, and that was Magna. So, I hope you let me know who's your favorite and who you think is my favorite based on how I drew them. I also want to know who your anime crushes are from all the anime I mentioned today and any other anime that you're interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again next week because there's a lot more where this came from. Bye!